All right, this is Matt with Cooler Garage Doors. I'm going to give a quick description video of why we go left to right with our drum tightening sequence. And I think it'll give a really good visual for understanding the concept here. So bear with me as I set up my phone, but I'm just going to be on this training wall, and I could do hundreds of things on this wall. So I'm going to shortcut just a couple, but we're going to set this cable and just tighten this just like I would at a house. So I'm going to pull this tight, clamp it off. So I've got my cable tight. Now, like I said, this is a training wall, so I have a solid shaft and a tube just for teaching on the coupler and the difference here. But I've got my cable tight, and I've set the left side first intentionally. And everything's tight here, so that I'm going to go to this right side and see if my phone can play with us. So imagine a cable is back here. I'm going to loosen my set screws real quick. Imagine that cable's back here, and I'm winding this up, and I get the cable tight. I get this into the position where I want. Now, as I yard on this, I'm going to get that cable tension, and my game is to get it as even as possible with that left-hand side. When I'm tightening this, if you can imagine, and you might be able to see it subtly, if I'm tightening this, this drum can actually shift over. This is turning righty-tighty, and it's actually crawling on that tube, and ever so subtly it's coming this way. And so the reason why we tighten the right hand second is for that tightening difference. As I tighten these set screws, again, because of that turning motion, it tends to take this whole thing just subtly tightening that cable. So in reverse, if I was to tighten this first, clamp it off, go to the left hand side, now I'm tightening this set screw, and it's taking this and it's slowly going in this direction, which is actually loosening the cable. So hopefully that gives a close-up. It's hard to capture and see because it's a subtle tightening, but you know, with the nuances of doors, especially taller doors, if we have that left cable ever so subtly loose from a right cable, that's going to cause some problems. So we get the left side tight, come over to the right, tight. We're going to hold it. I don't need a yard down on it. I just need to hold it and then tighten these, and that's going to set everything into motion. Hopefully that makes sense.